If you are easily offended, you're also very easily manipulated. I know that sounds harsh, but stay with me because this one shift can change your whole life. And if you've ever wondered, why do people get to me so fast? Well, this video is for you. Drop in the comments right now. I'm ready to take my power back if you are ready. Because today we're going to talk about something that will set you free from drama, free from emotional chaos, and completely free from letting other people control your mood. So if you've been feeling reactive, frustrated, or hurt too easily, this video will make everything click. So grab your coffee, sit with me, and let's get into it. Let's just start with the truth. If some people can poke you and instantly get a reaction, they have power over you. Think about that. One comment, one look, one tone, and boom, your whole day is completely ruined. You lose focus, you lose peace, and you lose control. And it's not because they're powerful, but because your emotional response is automatic. This is how people get manipulated without even realizing it. Someone knows what to say to set you off, and they push that button every single time they want to control that moment. But here's the really good news. This is completely fixable. And I'm going to show you how. But before we keep going, I want you to tell me in the comments, do you react fast or do you react slow? No judgment. We're just becoming aware. That's all. So there are really two ways to deal with life, reactive or responsive. Let me break it down simply. So reactive pretty much means someone says something to you and you explode. You let it get to you right away. They push that button and you fire back. Your emotions take the wheel and your mind goes on vacation. And then you say things like, she made me mad. He pushed my buttons. It's not my fault. They started it. But here's the truth. When you react instantly, you are no longer choosing. Your emotions are choosing for you. You become a matchbox. Anyone can strike you and light you up. Now, responsive means you still feel emotions. You're human, of course. We all feel emotions. But instead of exploding, you take a breath, you pause, you think, you ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Do I need to respond at all? What is the best version of me wanting to do right now? And then you speak. You stay in control. You choose your words. You choose your tone. You choose your reaction. Responsive people are unshakable. You can't knock them off center because they're not powered by emotion. They're powered by intention. And if you're loving this so far, hit that like button because it really helps the video reach more people. So let's make this real. Imagine someone talks to you crazy. The reactive you says, oh no, who do you think you're talking to? And now it's a fight. Your whole day is ruined, your energy is gone. Responsive you says, I don't like the way you're speaking to me right now. Let's talk when things cool down a bit. And you walk away. That's power. That's emotional maturity. Here's another example. Someone texts you a rude message. Reactive you? Typing paragraphs, bringing up the past, sending angry texts. Responsive you? I'll answer you later. Or maybe you don't answer at all. Because not everything deserves a reaction. Sometimes your silence is your power. Drop a comment if you've ever reacted and later thought, why did I let that get to me? You're not alone. We've all been there. We've all done it. We're all guilty of that. But here's a simple formula to stop being controlled by your emotions. Notice when you start to feel heat in your chest. Notice the tightness. Notice the rising anger. Just noticing it already slows it down. This is a power moment. The pause is where your strength lives. It can be 3 seconds. It can be one deep breath. A pause breaks the reaction cycle. Ask yourself one question. What response will protect my peace? Not your ego, your peace. Now, choose your response. You choose how you speak. You choose if you walk away. You choose if it's even worth responding to. And here's the best part. The moment you respond with intention instead of emotion, you own the outcome, not them. The moment you do that, your whole life changes. So here's the final message. Listen, you don't have to be tossed around by every comment, every attitude, or every rude person. Your peace is just way too important. Your future is too important. You are too important. When you learn to respond and not to react, you become unshakable. So tell me in the comments, I choose to respond. And if this message spoke to you, or you know someone who needs to hear it, hit that subscribe button because it helps my algorithm and I can continue to bring you these videos because we could go deeper on self-worth, mindset, and building a stronger you every single week. And of course, send it to somebody who needs to hear it, who you know might be very reactive. So until next time, be strong, be the best you could be, and stay in your power. And I will see you in the next one.